All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, another stream. Today, joined by Brandon again, and today we're going to be discussing music. So, most recently, we'll just talk about who we've seen in concert before, and then we'll jump right into it, Brandon. So, most recently, me and Brandon both went and saw Jelly Roll. We saw Jelly Roll had Alexander K and Warren Zeiders open for him. Both of them were really good, but Jelly Roll was really good as well. And then I've also, a couple years ago, saw MGK. Before that, I saw Eric Paisley, Brayton Gilbert, Josh Turner, and a few other little country artists. So Brandon's got a few things he wants to talk about, and then we'll go from there.
You also left out NF. That was a great concert.
Oh yeah, we did see enough. That's right, we did see enough.
Alright, so I have a list of current top 20 country artists in the US right now. I have obviously their name, a notable achievement, and their top song, and we're just gonna discuss our thoughts about that and whatnot. So, do you want me to start from number 1 or number 20?
Let's go 20 and go down the list.
Okay. Alright, so at number 20, we have Luke Bryan. Says notable achievement, a consistent crowd favorite with numerous awards. Top song, Country Girl Shake It For Me, a fun and high energy hit.
Luke Bryan would be somebody that I'd like to go see in concert.
He
Multiple
would definitely
chances. He's been pretty local, but not been able to go see him in concert.
I feel like his concerts would definitely have a lot of that high energy that you would like to see in a concert. And
Yeah.
he has a lot of really good songs, so I think that's good. What do you think of the placement though?
At number 20?
Yeah.
I feel like over the years he's kind of slacked off compared to other artists that are out right now. But I'd have to see the rest of the list to see.
Yeah.
I think 20 is. I think he should be more in like the top 15. But it also depends on the rest of this list.
Yeah.
Like I said, he hasn't been really had an album drop that recently, has he? Maybe a few songs here and there, but not a whole album.
I don't know if there was an album. It just comes soon. I don't have information about that. But
I feel like when one of the songs you said, the Country Girl Shake It For Me, those type of songs, that was like his prime. That was when he would be in like the top 5.
2010s, yeah.
But, yeah, I think right now he's probably in the maybe top 15, 20. It just depends on who's in that list.
His most recent song was Force Waves with Teddy Swims and Luke Bryan. Or
Yeah, I did like that song.
Teddy Swims and Quavo, that's right. That was, I think he was just trying to mess around.
He was trying to dabble.
Into.
Yep.
That was a good song. I just
He was
think,
dabbling like Morgan Wallen's dabbling.
Yeah, I just think it kind of threw a lot of people off having Quavo in a country song, and it didn't sit right with a few people, but overall I think it was a good song.
Well, I mean, look at Lil Durk. He's been in Morgan Wallen's songs multiple times.
Yeah. Oh, he did drop an album recently. 2024, Mind of a Country Boy. I did like that album. I had a few songs from it. I liked it.
Okay.
Number 19 is Casey Musgraves. Notable achievement, acclaimed for innovative songwriting and genre blending. Top song is Rainbow, a tender, hopeful ballad.
Not a big, huge fan of her, but
yeah, I can't really speak too much about her because I don't really listen to her that often. I know a few songs of hers, but
I couldn't name them. But I know I've definitely heard songs from her, but I couldn't name any titles.
My two favorite songs that she was featured in are I Remember Everything, Zach Ryan, and She Calls Me Back.
Okay, yep.
Noah Khan. Like those two songs.
But she was featured.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually her song. But
Yeah.
she is pretty good. She does have 17.3 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Her most recent album being in 2024, March, Deeper Well. I didn't really listen to it, I don't think, but I feel like that's a good placement for her, number 19.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
Isn't she dating that one guy from, who's she dating? Is she dating somebody?
I'm not sure.
Who's the guy from, what you call it? That show me and Lauren watched, that she got you to watch.
Oh,
OBX. Isn't the guy from that dating her? Yeah,
yeah,
he dating her?
Casey Musgrave has been in a relationship with Rustin Kelly and Cole Schaefer. She was married to Kelly for 3 years before they divorced. She then dated Schaefer for about 2 years before they split.
Yeah, isn't he the guy from OBX?
Alright,
She's also done a lot of hosting. I think she hosted the CMAs or something.
Yeah, she does. For 18, and I don't think I've noticed, Aaron Morris, notable achievement, pushing the boundaries of country pop crossover, top song being The Bones, a smooth and enduring success.
Don't know that one. I don't know that guy.
It's the
No.
11.2 million monthly listeners. His recent release being January 10th called Scissors with Julia. My bad. Most recent album being 2022 Humble Quest. I've never heard of her. So I feel like she should be further away in this list. I can't really say too much because I don't know her. Moving on, number 17, Jason Aldean. Notable achievement, known for energetic performances and consistency on the charts. Top song, Try That in a Small Town, a recent controversial hit.
Yep.
He's pretty good. He's got a lot of good songs. I feel like his prime was the 2010s with My Kind of Party. You had songs like Dirt Road Anthem. That's still one of his best songs that he's ever dropped, in my opinion.
I'd like to see him in concert.
Yeah, I would too. He also has.
He might be. He's coming. I'm not gonna say our town, but he's coming local too.
Yeah. He's also dropped all the songs
He
like
also,
You Make It Easy.
he also performed yesterday for the president, didn't he? For the inauguration.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I didn't see any video of that, but I know he did.
And the truth. So, great artist in my opinion. I'm not sure how I feel about the placement. I feel like as of right now,
he's with, I think, Luke Bryant. He's like the top 15, but also not as like active now.
Yeah.
I mean, he did drop a couple of songs, but
We have to take this objective.
yeah. So, I mean, it's an okay placement. I feel like if it was 2010s, it would obviously be more top 10, top 5-ish. So, I feel like it's fair for this one.
yeah.
Number 16 is Dirk Bentley. I don't know if I said his first name right. Notable achievement, evolving his sound of dynamic live performances. Top song, Summer on a Beach, a laid back hit about moving on. I do have a lot of favorite songs from him. So, good artist. Most recent drop was actually a while ago, surprisingly. 2023.
Yeah, I haven't I feel like I've heard a lot about him.
February 24th.
I think he may have been featured in a song, but actually haven't come out with a song. It's been a while, I feel like.
Yeah, one of my favorite songs by him, Being Struck on a Plane. That's a really good song. And Tears on Me. I feel like I feel like honestly he shouldn't be that high.
Yeah, I feel like he should be in the 20s.
I feel like
He's not recent anymore.
Right. Again, I feel like 2010s maybe would have been more popular up there.
For
But,
sure.
number 15, Reba McEntire, notable achievement, a legendary figure still shaping the genre. Top song is a timeless story song.
Should be in the 20s.
I agree.
No, I haven't heard anything from her.
Latest
It's just Reba.
was December 6th, 2024, but it's a anniversary edition, so it's old songs, I believe.
Oh, this song, yeah.
Yeah, it is, because this was from 2009, the actual album.
Not bad.
It's one of ours.
So yeah, it's been a while since she dropped. I don't think she really focuses on music anymore.
I think she's like a mentor, helps other people.
Yeah. She's obviously still very big in the country,
Always,
what's
and
the
always will
word?
be.
What's the word I'm
Country
looking
music
for?
genre.
Yeah. Pretty good songs. I never really listened to her all that much, but she's obviously got some hits.
She wasn't really in our time. Like,
Yeah.
she was way before us. Like,
Yeah,
we're always
obviously
gonna
still
know,
very-
like, you're always gonna know the Jolene song. Even, doesn't matter how old you are, you'll always hear that song.
And I'm a Survivor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like a little too high. Again, just like Dirk Bentley.
We had our prime.
It should be closer to the 20s, maybe even approaching 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, good artist.
You might ruffle some feathers on that one.
Well,
But I agree. I mean,
Try that shit with me.
she's nothing recent. It's just her. She's
right.
her.
She just Reba. Number 14, Brixton Dunn, notable achievement, icons in country music, continuing to tour and inspire. Top song, Scoot Scoot Booty, a danceable classic. Now
Did not know they were still touring.
I really like Brixton Dunn. I enjoy their music. They've got great songs. But again, I feel like, well, they weren't really 2010s. They were older, or before our time. Well, not really before our time, but just older music in general.
Red down.
Most recent album being a reboot of older songs, so it doesn't really count. But obviously songs like Booster and Boogie, Neon Moon, and One Too Many with Luke Combs. I feel like it's an okay position for them. Number 14.
Confirming.
Hello?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, number 13, Carly Pierce, notable achievement, celebrated for her emotive songwriting and vocal talent. Top song, What He Didn't Do, a raw, relatable breakup anthem.
I don't remember that name.
I don't either, to be honest. I'm gonna look her
So
up.
can't really speak on that one, honestly.
4 million monthly listeners, so I guess she's fairly new.
Yeah.
First album being released in 2017. Most recent, Hummingbird, June 7th of 2024. Biggest song being I Hope You're Happy Now, and then obviously What He Didn't Do. I think I've heard of that song, but I just never listened to it. I don't know much, so I guess we'll move on.
Yep.
Number 12, Parker McCollum, notable achievement, gaining traction with his traditional country sound. Top song, Pretty Hard, a vulnerable and reflective track.
Fucking dominated.
I like that. I like that placement. I feel like he's coming up. First album being released 2015. So he's been around for a while, but he hasn't really made that huge name for himself, you know. But he's kind of getting
Yeah.
there more now. Especially with the album Never Enough coming out in May with that song Hurricane.
Mhm.
That was a huge song for a while, and Burn It Down. That was a huge song. So I feel like I like the placement. He's had a very few good years. And I feel like he'll obviously have more hits soon. Nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard the name, but I'm not too familiar with him. But I know I've heard of him a lot.
Alright, next one. Number 11, you'll like this one. Jelly Roll. No achievement.
Ooh, number 11?
Known for blending country with rock and hip-hop influences. Top song, Son of a Sinner, an introspective and soulful hit.
I can't believe he's not in the top 5. This makes me wonder who's in the top 5. If
Yeah,
he's
there's some
11?
good names. Good names.
Wow.
Um,
I would really say top 5, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, coming off that Beautifully Broken album in 2024, full of, in my opinion, some really good hits. Songs like Winning Streak, I Am Not Okay, Can't Hear Me Out.
He's had a whole tour.
Yeah. I feel like he, yeah, should be a bit higher. Like, I mean, closer to number 1. But I feel like it's fair in consideration of these next few artists. And I mean, Jelly Roll's been around for a while. I mean, he started when he was younger. Like, his first album was 2011. But he was obviously not doing country music at that time. He was more like rap, and I mean, we know he has a interesting
He has a
past.
history.
Yeah. So obviously, he's always got some different kinds of music all around.
Yeah.
These last 4 albums that he's put out, Ballads of the Broken, Winston Chapel, and Beautifully Broken, they have hits all around, so I think that's a fair placement. Moving on, number 10, Carrie Underwood. Total achievement, a powerhouse vocalist with numerous awards, top song before he achieved a modern country classic.
I don't agree with that placement.
Really?
What's her last album?
Her last album was 2022, Denim and Rhinestones.
Yeah, she should be top 15.
But there's like no hits from that song that are on her top 5 on Spotify.
Yeah, so she shouldn't be any number 10.
Yeah, I agree, but
Top
I mean,
15.
obviously she's
She's a powerhouse. She's hurt, but
compared to these
10 is
other
crazy.
artists, yeah,
like you put her in front of Jelly Roll.
I would. In my opinion.
Incoming frag.
I mean, obviously you have the hits like Before He Cheats, I'm Gonna Love You, Cody Johnson, If I Didn't Love You, and First Dust. I mean, those are songs people are gonna remember forever, especially Before He
Yeah.
Cheats. I mean, you hear
She's
that all
like-
the time.
I mean, she's just like Reba. She's got those songs that everybody's gonna always know. They'll sing no matter if you like Carrie Underwood or not.
Right.
But the fact that you're top 10, I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah. Moving on to number
Jelly
9.
Roll's
Oh.
probably had 2 albums since her last album.
Yeah,
Why is she blowing up my Snapchat?
I know. Anyways, number 9, Tyler Childers. Notable achievement, a leading figure in Americana and traditional country. Top song, Olive Dorn, showcasing his heartfelt storytelling. I'm not gonna lie, I like the placement for Tyler. He's got some really great songs that I enjoy listening to.
He's Florida Georgia Line, right? One half?
Huh?
Is he half of Florida Georgia Line or no?
No.
Okay. I think
This
it's
guy-
Tyler, I can't.
I think there is a Tyler there, but this isn't. This guy's first album was 2011. A lot of his good songs came from Derogatory and live on Red Barn Radio. You got songs from him like "Oh, You're Feathered Indian," "Shake the Frost," "Nose on the Grindstone," and "Lady May." Like, I love those songs. 10.4 million monthly listeners. Spotify. He's there. I like the. Much about him. Sorry.
Oh no, not too familiar with the name. I've heard of him, but I don't know. What was his last album? You said?
His last album was. 1 second. Last album was 2023, Rustin' in the Rain.
Yeah. See, Jelly Roll should be ahead of that. Don't agree.
Okay. Number 8. Now I love this guy, Zach Bryan. Notable achievement, acclaimed for his authentic, stripped-down approach to country music. Top song, I Remember Everything, with Casey Musgraves. I don't know that word is. Collaboration. Sorry. I like the placement. I feel like it should be closer to the top 5, but compared to these other guys, I understand it. I mean, 26.5 monthly listeners on Spotify. Most recent album being 2024, Spotify. Great American Bar Scene. Most recent album being.
Yeah. I'd say top 10.
I mean, he's got those songs too that you'll always remember. Like, I Remember Everything, Something in the Orange,
Yeah.
Sun to Me. I mean, those are songs that even if you don't like you said about what's the other name? Even if you don't like them, you're still gonna listen to that song. Like, you're still gonna know it. I mean, amazing artist in my opinion. Like,
What's that song? Didn't he sing the Sunset song?
Something in the
What
Orange,
was it
Sun to
called?
Me.
Something in the Son of Me. Wasn't that his song?
I mean, those are both his songs.
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah.
huge.
Those are songs songs you always hear. You always know. Who's ranked number 8 or 9?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, I agree with that.
In my opinion, I feel like it should be 5, but with these other guys, I understand it. I'm not too mad. Number 7, Hank Brown. Notable achievement, recognized for genre blending, collaboration, consistent hits. Top song, Thank God, with Hank Brown, a heartfelt event. I don't know
say
if I
top.
really agree.
I'd say number 9.
Yeah, I just think he's too close to top 5. 50 million monthly listeners. That's a huge drop from where Zach Bryan was. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like in the order we just did, I would say Jelly Roll, Zach Bryan, and then Kane Brown.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I mean, Kane Brown has those good songs like What Ifs and Thank
Yeah.
God. It's
Yeah,
just
people play a lot of his songs at weddings and
right. Most
things
recent
like that.
song, January 17th. That's pretty recent, actually. But yeah, he's one that you kind of forget about a few times, so I wouldn't really put him that high up. Number 6, Megan Maroney, Notable Achievement, New Artist of the Year at the 2024 CMA Awards. Top song, Tennessee Orange, a love story with a southern twist. I like the placement. I think she deserves to be in the top 10, and I think 6 fits her. Obviously a really new artist, first album 2023, but that release of Lucky and Am I Okay? I mean, there's so many hits in those albums. Like Tennessee Orange, Am I Okay? I'm Not Pretty, No Caller ID. I mean, those get stuck in your head. Like, I mean, she's obviously a really great artist, and I feel like she's gonna be here for a while.
I know the name, know a few songs, can't speak on her that much though.
You gotta listen to them, man. I like it. I like it.
Eyes on hostile
Alright, we're getting in the top 5. Some good ones right here. Number 5, Cody Johnson. Little achievement, winner of the Album of the Year for Leather at the Sports CMA Awards. Top song, Till You Can, and an inspiring message about seizing the moment. I feel like that's a good placement. Cody Johnson, obviously, I mean, he's a great artist. Been around for a while.
Heard of him. Heard a few songs. Can't really speak.
I mean, songs like The Painter, I'm Gonna Love You, Dirt Cheap, Till You Can. I mean, those are ones you're gonna know. 8.9 monthly listeners on Spotify, though, which is honestly odd considering how much he was hyped up in the CMAs. That kind of throws me off. I don't know, but a lot of people root for him. But I don't really see the appeal in my opinion. But I mean, obviously, he's good. But top 5, maybe. Number 4, Luke Combs. Notable achievement known for powerful vocals and relatable storytelling. Top song, Fast Car, a hit cover that brought new life to a classic tune. I think top 4 is good. I like that placement for him. He's been around for also a very long time. 24.6 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Songs like Fast Car and Your Love in Oklahoma, which came out recently. When it rains, it pours. Being crazy where the wild things are. Those are all great songs. And then he just did the collaboration songs with Post Malone for his country album. That hit off.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Great artist. I can see that.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
Number 3, Lainey Wilson. Notable achievement, Female Vocalist of the Year at the 2024 CMA Awards. Top song, Heart Like a Trike, and Karen Ballard showcasing her artistry. I'm not gonna
Not a
lie,
huge fan.
I don't really care.
Overrated.
I mean,
Overrated.
she's got those songs that are good, but overall, I don't really care for her music. 9.4 monthly listeners. I mean, how do you go from 24.6 million with the last guy and go to 9.4? It don't make sense to me. I mean, she did that collaboration with Jelly Roll. She was on the Twister album. She has a huge discography with a lot of hits, but I mean, it's just not my taste. I don't like her. I would say top 20. I might make a lot of people mad with that, but Number 2, Chris Stapleton. Notable achievement, Male Vocalist of the Year and Song of the Year for White Horse at the 2024 CMA Awards. Top song, Tennessee Whiskey, a timeless soulful hit.
Who?
Chris Stapleton.
Okay. I don't know if I agree with rank number 2.
I don't think I agree with number 2. I think top 10. 21.4 monthly listeners. Most recent song being California Sober with Post Malone. His most recent album being Higher from 2023. Top 5 songs, Tennessee Whiskey, Should Probably Leave, Think I'm in Love with You, White Horse, and Broken Halos.
I feel like White Horse got him the big.
Yeah. I mean, another guy, you're gonna know his songs, you're gonna remember him, but I just can't say that he's top 5 in my opinion.
So let me guess. Number 1, Morgan Wallen.
You are correct. Number 1 is Morgan Wallen. Notable achievement named Entertainer of the Year at the 2024 CMA Awards. Top song, Last Night, a chart-topping anthem dominating the country charts. Who would have guessed?
All right, send me your list, and I'm gonna rank them my ranks.
Okay, well let's do Morgan real quick. 36.9 monthly listeners. Most recent song being Smile came out December 31st. Most recent album being One Thing at a Time in 2023. And I mean, you're gonna remember his songs like Last Night. You'll remember those. 98 Braves, great song. But I feel like he's kind of overrated.
Yeah, I think he's definitely top 5. I don't think he's I don't think he's number 1.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's overrated.
Send you this list, and we can hear your new rankings. I'm like doing really bad on this, on these videos, on these matches. I'm not really focusing in.
Haven't you heard? No one.
Alright, I just sent you the list. Let's hear your thoughts on it, buddy.
One second.
I'm sorry for the way it's sent. It kind of messed up. I do want to say, before you get into your rankings, I can proudly say, I believe that one day, kind of not too big of artists right now, but I believe they will be in top 10 eventually. Sam Barber, amazing artist in my opinion. His debut album is released in November, I think it was November, yeah, November 1st, 2024, called Restless Mind. He collaborated with Avery Anna. I like her too, I like a few of her songs, but this album was really good. I love his songs. I think he'll be in top 10 eventually one day. And then another guy, Waylon Wyatt, love his music. He has not dropped an album. He dropped an EP called Till the Sun Goes Down, and amazing. Every song is good. He also has a few collaborations with a guy named Baker Blankenship called Jailbreak and Sunday Supper. Sunday Supper just released.
Friendly down.
Great artist. I believe he'll be top 10. Do you have any artists you think will be top 10 eventually? Any new artists?
No, I don't really watch listen to any up-and-coming unless you send it to me.
Well, let me sing you some Parker, or not Parker, my bad. Sam Barber and Waylon Wyatt, because let me put you on, son. And let me put all y'all, the listeners, the viewers. Sam Barber, Waylon Wyatt. I mean,
We got a friendly.
these guys are, they're what's new. I mean, Waylon Wyatt is 17 years old. And, I mean, he has 2.7 million monthly listeners already. And then Sam Barber, he has 10.5 monthly listeners, or million monthly listeners already. So, obviously popping off pretty well. So, I think they'll be up here pretty soon. Are you gonna wait
Alright, we're almost done with this match, and then I will announce my top 10.
I mean, personally for me, in my opinion, I would put Waylon Wyatt and Sam Barber in my top 10, just because, like, I genuinely believe that they are that good,
Stand down, people.
but I know it's probably not realistic, but still, I mean,
So my top 10, I would say Jelly Roll number 1, Morgan Wallen number 2, Zach Bryan number 3,
You're dead.
Luke Combs 4, Chris Stapleton 5, Cody Johnson 6, Laney Wilson 7, Megan Maroney 8, Tyler at 9, Parker at 10, and yeah, and then the rest could just fit in there.
okay. could see that. You said Zach Bryan 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that you put Tyler in there. I like that you're giving him that spot. I mean, he really is. I mean, he's great. I think he just needs
Alright,
to
guys.
drop more music.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let us know in the comments below your thoughts. Where would you rank these artists? Do you hate where we ranked them? Do you hate the rank that they are at? What would you rank? Let us know in the comments below. We will see you in the next video,
See you guys.
in the next stream. Peace.